Okay, guys. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we are here at Mr. Osita Emmanuel Farm. My name is Afam Ikegwonu. This is we are from FECY Foundation, which is Francis Ejale Children Youth Foundation, which we are about trying to look out for young people in society today, Nigeria as a context. Yeah, that says he has a massive big farm which we are here today, as you can all see, and also a turkey farm which we will still see later today. I hope we'll talk today. So yeah, he's going to give us a rundown of how he started his journey so far, what inspired him to basically take up this project. And I guess he's also a graduate too. He has a BSc, do you understand? So I am impressed. I am so excited to do this with him.
I finished from Nigerian University. Okay.
That's Anambra State.
That's Anambra State.
Where are you from?
From Anambra State.
Hold on. Why don't you set up this in Anambra State?
That's true. Why Enugu State? Why Enugu State?
In Enugu State, 70% of food consumers are in Enugu. They started from the structure. They cleared the bush, they came, bought some, started on the structure. I started, this is, as you can see, these are about 9 rooms. But I started with 6 rooms. Straight up.
I did extra 3.
Yeah, I did extra 3 after I've made my first sale.
Okay.
So, from the money I realized from the sales, I added extra 3 rooms. Then I went for the well project.
Is it well, yeah?
There is a well just behind.
How much is one when you bought it?
When I bought one 14,000, that's the grow.
How long does it take to get to that stage of pregnancy? How long, like up to a year or 6 months?
Not basically. So we're training for 9 months. At least it's about, let's say, 70,000.
At what point do they get to mate?
Like when it's enough, when it's actually due for it to reach your peak, from 7 to 8 months. Okay, nice. This is the entrance. What's this place for? Okay, this place now, in terms of training turkeys, it has processes. Okay. First stage is the breeding stage, where you have to get when you get them from the day
When they are still infants, still small.
Day old.
It's sawdust. I guess this is what you use to feed them also, yeah?
No, this is not for feeding. This is you get the sawdust at the initial stage when you want to breed them, spray them on the ground.
It also helps in the temperature.
Temperature.
Ground one.
It needs to be ground one because
How do you go about feeding the feed?
Yeah, how do you feed them? Yeah, so
in terms of feeding now, why I chose turkey
yeah,
instead of
chicken.
because turkey has a longer lifespan. They hardly fall sick, and at a point, from 3 months, 4 months, they can start eating vegetables. They can start mixing their food with other things like grounded kernel. You can get maize, chaff of maize to mix up with that. In that way, it will reduce the quantity of feed you're supposed to give them for that.
Okay, basically from the 1st to the 3rd month, you have to focus on a particular meal
Only
you get for them, yeah.
Only the processed company feed for like 3 months.
Okay.
But you have to mix them with the other local fowl like
That already knows how to learn the process.
So the control where you used to cover it against rainfall.
If you could go in to see the turkeys.
Yeah, you can come in, but before you go into this place, you need to be on your farm wares. Okay, this is because you have this food wares now. You're moving around the place, you don't actually know where you've gotten on the infection.
So far, so good. We have seen the pig farm. The. I want to ask a question. Do you have your company registered? Do you have a company name?
No,
Oh,
but
really?
I still have the intentions of registering the company.
Okay. Even without registrations, you've set up a very big farm that we saw, and now a chicken, a a turkey farm, and it's that's basically there's no limit there's no limitation starting a business, just about starting it first. I feel the only risk is getting to lose the name which you want to have, but
Yes,
your business still stand.
yes.
So we are saying we can also get to register our business and do business even without registration at first. I didn't say do register. I said at
Yeah.
first. That shouldn't be a prerequisite at the beginning, but you can also register and get gingered up. Yeah. So finally, I want to also ask, having seen all things, it looks like it's smooth sailing. It looks
Yeah.
like there was no ups and
It's so
downs, there
easy
was
to
no
just
heavy
start
rain,
it.
there was no earthquakes. Do you get? I want to understand, and because me now, you told me 200K. Tomorrow I feel quite confident. You say, Alpha, I get 200K. Let me do my own. Let me do my own too. Do you understand? So I want to understand what were your challenges? Like, what did you go through? Like, how has it been? I know getting a space. You said you were lucky to get off a land at this cheaper rate. I might not get it. Do you get? Now I want to understand what is it like? Are you the only one that works here? You have a worker? In general? What are your challenges from the pig farm to
To
this
this
point?
point.
Livestock farming is it's a very risky business. When you buy them at the initial stage, you pray not to lose any of them. But
Yeah.
along the line, might
Things.
start having weather condition. Like this rainy
Okay.
season now is actually the time that we have issues in the pig farm, most especially.
The one saw, yeah.
Yeah, and something we call swine fever. It's a disease that affects the
Yeah,
pigs.
pigs, yeah.
It comes once in 4 years, but now, but lately it started happening almost every year. So if you don't
That's
take
bad.
precautions like avoiding using the river, most people who are into this pig business are using river water to feed their pigs. But you need
Okay.
to take precautions.
I have a chance that I won't lose any of my beds.
Yes, there is 100% chance that you
Oh,
will lose any of your
amazing.
bird. Like I told you, for the birds, for the turkey, this is my first time. So I believe that reasons I lost those ones was because I wasn't so good in knowledge. I wanted to have a full visibility study for like 6 months. But you know how cash is now. When you have that cash, you say,
You have
okay,
to push it out a
you
little
have to push it out
ASAP.
immediately because
Yeah, I
if you wait for
get,
that
I
training
get, I
and,
get.
and the series of training by the time you might be ready,
Paul, I
you
go
won't have
choke.
money. So I decided to take a bold step to invest. Then I start
Okay,
learning
thank you,
from
Mr.
them.
OC. I also want to ask a question.
Mm,
We know before persons go into business, they
mhm,
must have been a pre-learning before was poorly going to schools, going to
Yeah.
an establishment, or any. I want to know, like, did you go to learn this before eventually venturing into the business? How did you come about it?
Okay, we have other local farmers, pig farmers around this village.
Okay.
Some people do. There are some professional schools that educate people on farming, not just pig,
Okay.
snails, chicken,
Mhm.
grass cutter, and a whole lot
Okay.
of them. So I met a friend, a friend of mine who is also a pig farmer,
Pig
and
and why turkey?
no, for the turkey. No, I'm talking about the
The
pig
pig
now.
first.
Yeah, pig.
Okay, sharp.
I met a friend who is also a pig farmer. I started going to the farm with him for about a series of days, for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
I saw how he was mixing the food. I was
Okay.
asking questions. So this man has been. I had to go to the farm with him for about 2 weeks. Then I decided to extend it to 1 month. I did visibility study. How long does the feed last? What are the things that could cause them to maybe start dying off at a point? Most thing that triggered me to start the talking was because of
Death rates
and you don't once you've survived that breeding stage,
over.
it's very hard for you
For
to
you to
have
lose another.
lost
Oh,
cases.
okay.
And another thing is the feeding strategy. If you have a target for broilers, you might not necessarily give them other food. if you do so, it will give them a slow. They will grow
Sluggish,
actually, but it will make their growth.
they
to
won't be so
sluggish.
pompous as
So
that.
let's after you have to start leaving them for like 6 months.
To get fatter,
But it
to get
doesn't.
meat
It
and
doesn't.
all.
Around the end of 6 months, you might not even end up selling it at good rate. But turkey, if you train it for like 6 months,
It is certain.
6 months, and with good feeding and drugs, it is certain you're going to sell about 50 to 55.
I should start a turkey farm soon. What about you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Thinking of it.
200k.
I love the profits.
In conclusion, I must say, I am, I have learned a lot from you today, and I must appreciate the opportunity you gave us to come to your farm and have a rundown of all we've done today. It's a basic one. I got that you basically learned how to get a turkey farm from YouTube.
Yes, that's
So
amazing.
for 1 month with studies, it's all nice because I can say the risks for turkey from what you have said to me is manageable
It's
because
manageable.
I can basically following due protocols. I can have my turkey more and still earn more.
Yes.
I must really appreciate everybody because this is Mr. O.C. Emmanuel Mosier, who is entrepreneur. He has a pig farm and also a turkey farm. Yeah. So it's amazing. You also can do something because this is amazing. You started with just 200k from the proceeds of the pig. Come on, that's amazing. My name is Ikegona from Efuna. This is Najijen. You already know Mr. Osita Emmanuel, and we are basically from FECY Foundation, which is Francis Ediale Children and Youth Foundation, who is out to look out for youth and children in society, making them believe in themselves, giving them for a better tomorrow, meaning you can do something now. So Osita is doing something for himself, not want waiting for the government to help him. You know, we all know the country we live in today. Nobody gives a mess about you. Everybody, thank God, and no limited. We have no limitations. You don't need a 1 million, 500k, 200k for turkey farm. Post is over close to a million. Guys, call me turkey farmer. So, thank you.